Hey everyone, this is Marley with Duke Schnauzers of Tennessee, and this is little Mr. almost 7-week-old Baron Santiago. This little boy is a liver miniature Schnauzer, and he has a home that is anxiously waiting for him when he goes home at 8 weeks, but he's going to be my little assistant today. I thought I would show you guys a little bit of a visual aid about a question that I get asked quite frequently, which is, what should my puppy setup at home look like? Now, this can kind of vary from person to person what they're looking for in regards to how they choose to raise their puppy. Some people like to crate train, some people like to have the puppy be in bed with them. There's all sorts of different ways that people will do this. Maybe they'll put the puppy in their own space in a bathroom with like a little gate running across the door, but thought I'd show you guys what we've done, and I feel like this works pretty well. We've had lots of puppies throughout the years, and the setup that I have here for all of my litters is larger, obviously, because there's, between 4 to 7 puppies per litter that we have. So it's going to look quite a bit different than what you would do at home with just one puppy. So I will flip the camera around and I will show you guys what we have our setups look like for our puppies and what I recommend that buyers do for theirs. Okay, so here we have a puppy enclosure. This one I purchased directly from Chewy.com because I like that it has this little door on it right here, this little dog door, and you can open that up or you can shut it. Now I recommend that all of my puppy parents, when they have a area for their puppy, whether it is a bathroom they've sequestered off, or it's an enclosure like this that the puppy's in when they're not being attended to and out and playing, with the family, that it looks something like this, where you have a sleeping area to one side and then you have a potty area, whether it's a potty pad or a litter box, that you have them separate. So the puppy is able to differentiate between where is an appropriate spot for them to sleep and where they can relieve themselves at. You also want to make sure you have lots of toys in there to keep the puppy stimulated when you're not playing with the puppy. And then you want to have an area where you always have fresh water readily available. So there's crates that open on both sides, and for a setup like this, I prefer a crate that has an opening on the longer way. That way you can flip it completely and you don't have this little gap on the side. But this way works as well. So as you can see, puppy has this area where, well, currently it's his chew toy, but if he were to get used to it and be in it for longer, that would be where he would sleep. And then if you like to keep your dogs, when you leave the house, if you put them in a crate, or, I think it's honestly a really good idea to have all dogs, and cats for that matter, be comfortable in an enclosure like this, because you never know when you're going to have to use it. Let's say if you take the dog to the vet or if you're moving or something. I think it's nice for animals to have an area that's just theirs, that they feel safe and secure. And as you can see, they kind of settle into it pretty quickly. I also have a chew toy in here for them, a little chew bone made by Whimsies. Those are my favorite. Anytime you give one of those to your dogs, though, and especially puppies, you want to make sure that you are supervising them. You don't want to leave them with that unattended, because once that bone gets whittled down, it's going to be quite small and can become a choking hazard. So here is what we have. Crate, for my breed, I use just a small size crate for puppy age. I don't want to take up too much space in here. This area, this pee pad is quite large. You could shrink this down. This is an extra large pee pad from Amazon. I like their pee pads because they're really absorbent and they don't leak. I'm trying to think what else. If your ground is carpet, something you can do, because if you have pee pads completely lining your pen here, then the puppy's going to use every area of pee pad to relieve themselves. So you want to make sure you have a difference of area, but some people only have carpet where the puppy's going to be. So what you can do in a situation like that is you actually can buy the foam puzzle mats that you'll see for like babies and toddlers. You can put that on top of your carpet and put this directly on top of it. That way your puppy can easily differentiate between the potty area, their bed area, and then the play area. Yeah. So this is what I recommend for everyone. Again, these are not anything super special that you have to buy from a specific place. This is a puppy play yard. I'll put underneath in the comments who the manufacturer of this one specifically is. But yeah, just wanted to kind of show you guys, and I'll just kind of zoom out. Kind of go around it. It's a nice size, especially for puppies this size.